So, in this particular meditation, what we're going to be focusing on is developing the quality of loving kindness. Or you could even just call it kindness, actually. That's a translation of the word metta. And it's a basic valuing of well being. When we have metta, we recognize that ourselves and others are feeling beings. We're beings who feel, we're beings whose feelings are important to us. We're beings who prefer to have well being and happiness and ease rather than stress and unhappiness and difficulty in our lives. So, recognizing that in ourselves and recognizing it in others, we act kindly toward ourselves and others. So, let's set ourselves up for meditation. So, we want to be sitting in a kind way. We want to be sitting in a way that's at ease, but not lazy. So you want to be sitting upright in a way that's dignified and poised. But you also want to let go of any unnecessary tensions in the body. This is an act of kindness. And just checking in with what your experience is right now. What's arising for you in this moment? And whatever is present, even if it's uncomfortable, we just allow it to be. We accept it. So if there's physical pain, just accepting that that is what is arising right now. You can't make it stop. You can't make it go away. But you can relax with it. If on an emotional level you're feeling uneasy, you can accept that it's okay to feel like that. We don't need to beat ourselves up for not feeling good. So whatever we bring to this moment, whatever is arising for us in this moment, just accepting that that's okay. That's just where we're starting from. And I'd just like you to consider a couple of things. First of all, that underlying everything you do is a very deep desire. And it's a desire for well-being, or happiness, or peace, or ease, or joy, or some kind of positive state, free from suffering. So perhaps you can sense that in this moment. Perhaps you can connect with that deep and very healthy yearning. Perhaps you can connect with it by reflecting on times in the past that you've been unhappy, or times that you've been happy. Did you really deep down want unhappiness to be there? When you were happy, was that something that you felt good about, that you wanted to continue? So, recognizing within ourselves this deep yearning for happiness or well being of some sort, we can just recollect the fact that it's not easy to bring those states into being. It's not easy to find happiness or to find peace. And if that feels uncomfortable, that's okay. Just letting that discomfort be there, because it is frequently uncomfortable to be a human being, to be doing this difficult thing of being human. So what we're doing in this practice is supporting ourselves, giving ourselves encouragement as we do this difficult thing of being human. So you can show that encouragement by saying things like, "May I be well," or even, "May you be well." "May I be happy," or "May you be happy." Or you can use very natural language. You might, for example, want to place a hand on your heart and say to yourself things like, "I care about you. Your well being is important to me. I really want you to be happy. I want you to be at ease. I want you to experience and live in kindness. I want you to be kind to yourself and others." So, in some way, sending yourself these messages of support and encouragement. And then calling to mind just one other person. And this could be somebody who's a friend, could be somebody you don't get on with, could be a stranger. someone you pass by in daily life or just have a transactional relationship with because they work in the post office or supermarket or something. And just considering that this person, just like you, has this deep yearning for well being or happiness, peace or joy. If possible, just allowing ourselves to feel that this person is the same as us in this regard. We're just the same. And just taking on board that for this person, just as for you, life is not always easy. Real happiness and peace are all too rare. And stress, anxiety, irritation, disappointment, painful longings, these things are all too common. And just recognizing that this person too, just like you, is doing this difficult thing of being human. And just seeing if we can support them. And again, you can use stock phrases, which are fine. They work. They're good. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be kind to yourself and others. Or again, you can talk more naturally to this person in your mind. I know that just like me, you want to be happy. I want that for you as well. I care about your well-being. I really hope that you feel happy, that you experience happiness, that you experience joy. I really hope that you experience harmonious relationships with other people, that you experience love. And so, just for a few minutes, showing this person support, showing them encouragement as they do this difficult thing of being human. And so now you can expand your awareness beyond this one person that you're considering. Just being aware of where you are right now, being aware of the space around you and the sounds, the light. And it's quite possible that in the world around you right now, you can detect the presence of other beings. You might hear them moving around or using vehicles or speaking or making music. And just letting yourself register that each of these beings in the sphere of your awareness right now is a feeling being, someone who wants to be happy, wants to be free from suffering as their deepest yearning. Someone who wants happiness and yet finds happiness elusive. And if we really recognize that, we wouldn't do anything to hurt that person, and we would act with kindness in ways that would help that person to be more at peace, more at ease, to be happier. And so we can begin to wish these beings well. May you be well. May you be happy. May you have kindness for yourselves and others. And in saying you, you're talking to yourself as well. You can even use the word we if you want. Sometimes we say all beings, may all beings be well. So it's as if whoever you would meet them in a spirit of kindness, valuing their desire for well-being just as you value your own desire for well-being. And this would apply for beings that we meet in our thoughts as well. So right now you can call to mind those who are not present right now. Perhaps people you know elsewhere in the world, people you like, dislike, people who you're aware of but don't actually have a relationship with. And wishing them well. You can call to mind scenes of places that you've been, places you've never been. And as you meet beings there in those places within the space of your mind, meeting them in kindness, may we all be well. May we all be happy. May we all be kind to ourselves and others. So this is what's called universal loving kindness. Not that you literally have a relationship with every being in the world, but that anyone that you would meet in kindness. And so just seeing if you can keep that perspective in mind. Just remembering that every being you meet wants to be happy and finds happiness elusive. So keeping that perspective in mind and being prepared to meet all beings in kindness and with respect. As you open the eyes, begin to move the body and bring your attention more fully into the outside world.